Hey Taurus, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot. This is your twins energy for November 2018 for your twin flame reading. Pretty sure you guys know the drill, but this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Sometimes those will resonate better. So, I am an intuitive reader, and for those of you who are new to my channel, awesome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who have been here before, thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate y'all. I am an intuitive reader, like I said before, so if you see a card and you're like, oh, no, that's not what it means, totally understand that's not exactly how I read. I take the traditional tarot into account when I look at the card, but I also am getting other messages intuitively that I will give to the collective. So, in the first video, if you saw my first video, you saw that your twin that you could be dealing with, so for your twin side, could be a Libra for some of y'all, or a Cancer, which is relevant. Doesn't have to be, but those are some special signs that did come out when I clarified who Taurus was dealing with or who their twin flame is. So, and the mutual energy between y'all is the Seven of Pentacles, so some type of stuck energy as well here, which was clarified by the Seven of Wands. So not wanting to fight over something, and somebody's not on the same page. So it was clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands reversed. So what I got from this is that either you, Taurus, or your twin at this point was feeling like they don't want to fight about something, and maybe they want to start over, or maybe they feel like there's a new opportunity to start over at the one, and maybe instead of, you know, all this hard work put into here and then we got to the stuck energy, that maybe it's best to start over from the Ace at a new opportunity and bring that energy into the twin flame dynamic. So that's very possible. So, all right. So let's get into your twin's energy. So your twin, first card is the Return of Aphrodite, Temple, Birth of the Goddess, Guidance, Goddess energy, treating as sacred. So beautiful. So for feminines out there, or if you're a masculine watching, that's fine. You may just be very much into being very loving, being very open to love right now. You could be a mother as well and have children, is what I'm seeing. It's very relevant. It could also be water's relevant here. We do have Cancer as one of the signs that came up. So basically connecting with water, connecting with animals, aquatic animals. So the dolphins here could also be a spirit animal for your twin. So this is definitely something so beautiful, and being just very open and in a very loving energy. Aphrodite is the goddess of love. So that's also an energy that your twin could be in currently. So very beautiful, feeling very feminine. For some of you, your twin is blonde, very beautiful blonde hair, could be long, could be short, doesn't matter, and is very sensual, is very much in touch with her inner goddess. So that's very beautiful, and you're very attracted to her if it's a female that you're dealing with. And we have Imagine. So your twin is imagining what it would be like to be with you, to be a part of your life at this time. They're imagining a future with you. They may be connecting with you spiritually as well. It looks like the moon is here, and there's like a little spirit here that's like got this rope to the moon. So kind of getting lost in daydreams, fantasies, and illusions currently. So your twin could very much be in this very dreamy state when it comes to you, and you may be dreaming of each other as well. I saw that possibly with Taurus's energy as well. So you again are mirroring each other. So there was this round and round here, and I saw that for you. And then we have the Imagine, and these are very beautiful cards, very similar in color as well. So that's awesome. Next card is Insecurity reversed. So This chakra may be closed at this time, and it may be causing some insecurities in your twin. So it is the base chakra here. So your twin may be feeling very insecure. They may be showing that they don't feel like that they're just very out there and very beautiful and very open. Pee-wee, get down. That they are very that they feel very powerful and very beautiful, very sexual, very sensual is what we saw in the first card. But deep down, they may be just having some insecurities. And the base chakra is closed, so that may be something that your twin needs to work on opening. There are great videos on YouTube that will help with that. There are meditations for the base chakra. And Taurus, if you're trying to get their chakra open, you can also do the same thing. You can meditate with that chakra, with that video for the base chakra, and that should help your twin as well, since you both are very much connected. The next card we have is the Queen of Cups. So there's a couple messages here. So your twin currently is feeling very loving, very open. We saw that with the return of Aphrodite. So the Queen of Cups is very much like that. She's very loving. She's very kind. She is emotional, but emotionally controlled. She's very loving, very nurturing as well. So kind of a mothering aspect. So again, I'm still seeing mother and maybe 2 children here possibly as well. So your twin may be a mother, or maybe very much in their loving, how to express this? They're very much into giving and receiving love, and it's very much a very beautiful energy is what I'm feeling from this card. It also could be that one of 2 things could. This is also another message for some of y'all, is that your twin could be involved with a Queen of Cups, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We do have Cancer here, so it's very possible that it's just reiterating that same energy is present, and they want to show you love in their dynamic, or they are involved with someone who is very loving. So it could be another woman, or it could be just a feminine energy, or it could just be that if you're male watching this and this is you could be involved with a Queen of Cups currently. We do have a third-party situation that kind of did come out, so it is very possible that Taurus's twin, so this side, is involved with the Queen of Cups. So they may be married to a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces already as well. And we'll clarify that. All right. Okay, beautiful. So the next card we have is Muse. So your twin may be extremely creative, and they may be an artist. They may paint. They may create something in the physical world. They may also be feeling very like their imagination is taking over, and they're not willing, but they're able to create more, and they're very much into this. What do artists? It's just a very artistic type of individual. So they are very much artists. So this could be someone that you're dealing with. So your twin may be very artistic, and they may be feeling very creative at this time. And what they would like to say to you, Taurus, is, I'm more affected than you know. Okay, so they may be putting on a face of stoicism, and they may not be showing, they may be showing some emotion, but it may not be overkill, and it may just be very controlled. Queen of Cups has her emotions controlled. She's emotionally mature as well, because she's a queen. But it may be that they're not feeling so much like that deep down, especially when we have this insecurity card here. So maybe they are feeling insecure about maybe their looks, or about the situation, about the dynamic between you and themselves. And so they might just be having a really hard time with that. Next card is the Present. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, and nowness. So again, we've got this blonde here. So it's very relevant. So you could be also very much dealing with someone who is blonde. That could also be the Cancer here that I'm seeing as well. Cancers can be blonde hair, blue eyes. I've seen a lot of them that fit into that. Not every, but depending on your placements and whatever. It's not necessarily always relevant, but you may be dealing with someone who is on the outside, they may be presenting one way, but on the inside they may be immature, or you are dealing with someone who can be immature at times, is what I'm seeing here in this card, and manipulative in the present. So I don't know if it could also be a friend that your twin is dealing with, who may be competing for your attention. So this could be where the third party comes in, that your twin has a friend who is relevant, kind of maybe stirring the pot between you and your twin. And I see that in that card here. It's very relevant. So she may look almost exactly like this. It's just eerie to me, because it almost is like her persona in the 3D. So it's also telling you that to be more your twin to be more in the present, and use this time to realize what they have, and to really be thankful for what they have currently. Family, friends, food on the table, roof over their head, things like that. And telling them to live more in the present, not so much in the past or the future, but just be present. Oh, excuse me. Next card we have is Poised, which these cards I always see as being just kind of very relevant. You guys mirror each other a lot here. Again, they may not be the same colors. They have a little bit of the same dynamic of the pink here, but literally it's, to me, showing that they're poised and they're ready to start their lives and to move forward in this journey. And I am seeing that you guys are mirroring each other. So you both want to be with each other. You both want the same things at this time, that you want to come together. You're ready to come together. There's probably some work that still needs to be done, but that you both want to take this risk. And maybe, again, you have the Fool as your overall fortune for the reading as well, which is courage, taking a risk, being adventurous, and embracing the change and embracing each other. So again, you both have that same energy with each other, or towards each other, which is interesting. And then we have self-worth. This is the sacral chakra. So again, the self-worth is blocked. The chakra is blocked for your twin. So that is something very relevant here. So again, we've seen this insecurity as well in that same row. And so we have your twin who's feeling insecure. They're feeling a lack of self-worth, which could also be the reason that this dynamic isn't your twin flame, and y'all haven't, maybe you're in separation, maybe you haven't achieved union at this time, because they still have a lot of work to do on themselves, and they need to learn to love themselves. And so this is also another energy that needs to be unblocked and released in order for this to move forward. And that may be why we're stuck in the Seven of Pentacles here for the overall energy. All right, so that's very relevant. And then again, we have third party situation, but it is reversed. So I'll clarify this, but what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, and when I get this card like this is always what I feel. I feel like we have the third party here in the beginning with Taurus's, with your energy, and then we have your twins' energy here. Also, they don't want to be a part of this third party situation. So if you're creating it, or if they're creating it, they don't want to be a part of it. They want out of that third party energy, whatever that is, whether it's a person, whether it's a job, whether it's friend, relationship, whatever it falls under. They don't want to be a part of it, is what I'm saying. They want out of that, and maybe that's why they're feeling a lack of self-worth, which is right above it, is because somebody's putting them into a third-party situation, or they're in a third-party situation and they don't want to be in it because it affects the way they see themselves. And it makes them insecure, which it would. So again, if this is something that you're doing to them, or they're doing to you, I can't really say, because the energies could be reversed. It could be vice versa, but that energy needs to be put to rest in order for this journey to continue, and in order for your twin to feel secure in this dynamic with you. Yes, what did I just say? Third party, and it's reversed. They don't want to be in a third party situation. They don't want to create one. They don't want to be in one, and they certainly don't want to stay in this energy. So it is telling them, it's telling me towards Taurus, that they don't want to be in a third party that they literally don't want to be in this energy. They want to escape it as much as possible because it affects the way they see themselves, and it puts them into a negative headspace. And that's something that maybe you put them in, or they've been drawn into, maybe, possibly. So this really needs to end. Even Spirit is saying this has to end. This needs to go away. Oh my. See? Good grief. Spirit's got my back the whole time. All right, your twin would like to say to you, your words linger in my mind. Yeah. Yeah. They replay your conversations over and over and over in their mind. And they cry and they think about those things. And your words really matter to them, and they really had an effect on them. And again, we saw somewhere in here that, I can't remember what it was, but there was something about words that was relevant here in your side, or something that happened that may be causing them to reevaluate the situation, and they may replay this over and over and over again and not be able to get your words out of their head. Next card we have is Song of the Siren, the call, summoning, voice to acknowledge. Song of the Siren. Again, we have a beautiful blonde. She's very relevant here. I'm sure you all will know what I'm talking about. Leave me a comment if this makes sense to you, because I am seeing it very strongly here for Taurus's twin, or if it's you, vice versa, if you're a cross watcher. But they are feeling that pull towards you. They are feeling that need to be close to you, to be near you, to be in your sphere, whether it's just friendship, whether it's just they'll take whatever they can get, is what I'm feeling here. But they are feeling like they need to acknowledge these signs and this journey and who you are to them as their twin. So they are being called to get on this journey, or to acknowledge something about this journey with you. So that's very beautiful. Oh, soulmates. Oh, see, and in this deck, they don't have a twin flame card in this deck. So this is as close as it gets. So they know, again, that's a Song of the Siren. They're acknowledging to themselves that they may not know you're their twin, but they do know that you guys are soulmates, or that you have a very deep connection on a very deep level. I have to keep saying that, but I can't think of another word. On a very intricate level with you. So they get how much you mean to them, and they do feel like you guys in some capacity are soulmates. And remember, soulmates can be friends, family, they can be relationships. They don't have to be that way. But they may be recognizing that there is such a deep and special bond between the two of you, and that you have a very deep connection. That's beautiful. Or Spirit is asking them to recognize that about this connection, that this is something that's very special. And then we have confusion. Yeah, they may just be, again, crown chakra, so they may be confused here about the situation, especially if they're being drawn into a third-party situation where there are other people involved in your relationship. This may be confusing them, because I'm seeing that it affects them on these chakra cards, that it is affecting them, that their crown's open. So they are receiving this information from Spirit, and they are understanding, or trying to understand what's going on with this dynamic, but it is very confusing. And they may be getting confusing signs from you, Taurus, and they may just not really understand where they stand with you or what you really want with them. And so maybe it just takes some real communication here, which I was showing was blocked on your end, or just not taking place. So that could be very relevant for some of you who are maybe in separation or low contact, whatever the case. So they may be confused about the situation or what you are to them. They may know that there's something special, but they just don't know what to do about it. It's very possible. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Right, and we'll clarify this as well. But this is not wanting to be involved with anything sneaky. They don't want to be involved, again, with this third-party situation. They don't want to be involved in any type of betrayal. They don't want to be involved as a third person. They would rather not know about this at all, is what I'm seeing here and what I'm hearing. And what I feel from this card is that if there's people around that are around you, Taurus, that are causing this type of energy, they want nothing to do with it. They don't want anything to do with that. They want to escape the drama, escape the feelings that it causes them, the insecurity, the self-worth, the self-doubt is what I'm hearing. They don't want to be a part of that. And shadow work. But this causes them to have to go within and do some shadow work. This has them going from a lack of self-worth and a lack of insecurity, so a lack of being secure within themselves. It's forcing them to go within and to look at their shadow side, which is relevant for this journey. We all have to go through that dark night of the soul at some point. So there is some shadow work that this is really kind of forcing them to look at pieces of themselves they don't particularly like, but that's part of this journey. So yeah, Spirit is saying that this third party will be causing them to look within and go deep within their own issues and insecurities and where they come from. Are they childhood? Are they from relationships? Are they from their parents? Like where do they run deep, and really just addressing those feelings and realizing that they don't have to stay in that energy anymore, and figuring out how to process it and release it is something very valid. Last message from your twin. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Okay, this card makes me really sad. I got really sad all of a sudden. So I can honestly say that I am feeling very, very saddened. So Taurus, whoever you are dealing with, they're having trouble seeing that this is ever going to work with you. And I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but it is what I'm hearing from Spirit, and I have to give you the information. So they feel like this has done so much damage to them that they don't want to do this, that this isn't something for them. They don't want to be in a third party. They don't want to be around damaging energies. They want to just give their love. And somehow I just don't see it that it's being received. And again, take it how it resonates. If it's vice versa, fine. But they are feeling very much like this is not for them. That it is causing more damage than it is causing them to be happy, and they may want to leave this all behind. So I'm sorry. That's just what Spirit is telling me, and we'll do some more clarifying here for the Queen of Cups and the other cards, but that is something they feel like they needed to express to you. All right, let's get some energy on the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Okay. So they know that there is a lack of give and take here. The Six of Pentacles reversed, we have that on your end as well, and that's with the Two of Cups. So a soulmate connection with either the relationship that they're in, that they want it, that the Queen of Cups, they want to make this work, but they know that it isn't an equal give and take. And we know that because there's a third party situation over here, not for everyone, but that is relevant for some of y'all. And also that, they know that you're their soulmate, but they don't see you that way. They see you as they want to give up on this, is what I'm saying. They don't feel like this as equal give and take. This is the Two of Cups reversed. That this could be an equal give and take if it was like this, but it's not. And so they're not sure they want to offer their love. And so this is probably their energy here for the Queen of Cups, but they're not so sure that it's going to be equally received and given back to them as well. Okay, I'm not going to clarify the Three of Cups reversed because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it means. They don't want to be in their third party situation. All right, why is the Seven of Swords reversed here, please? Eight of Cups. They don't want to fight for this anymore. They don't want to be around this. Just like I said before, we got the Eight of Cups reversed. They're walking away. Or not able to walk away, but not able to walk away. Okay, I'm getting multiple messages here as if this was upright. So not feeling like they can walk away from this energy at this time. So they are feeling stuck. Okay, so they are feeling stuck. They want it to be like this. They want to walk away. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they want. But however it's falling like this, they're feeling stuck. They're feeling stuck between walking away from this type of energy, from this sneaky bullshit behavior. And excuse my language, but this is my channel, and I'm an Aries. We cuss. That's what we do. So anyways, they don't want this energy. They don't want to feel like this. They don't want to be around people that are like this. They want to be, boom, out. All right, so that was your reading, Taurus, and gotta give it to you straight. That's how we Aries do it, and I hope you liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. If you need a personal reading, just follow the information in the description box below. I don't just do twin flame readings. I do love. I do any question you could really ask. Maybe not a lot of legal stuff. Depends on the situation. So, and you can follow me on Facebook as well. My link is in the description box below. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. It's a little tough on the twin side, but you know, I got to give it to you real. So, all right, take care. We'll see you on the next video.